Okay. All right, it's recording. All right, let me get yeah, because we're channeling what Michael Jackson and Bruce Lee and who knows what.
Interesting too, because in the whole Bible thing, they said the dead would come back. Well, essentially, that's what's going on. We're communicating, and the dead are coming back. We got the blood moons. Like, when's the 3 days? When's the darkness? 3 days, or how many extended days of darkness coming? Interesting. Exciting times. Exciting times.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah. Oh yeah, yesterday I channeled a Syrian from the Federation of Light.
Galactic Federation of Light.
Yeah. And then Audrey, I don't know if you know Audrey is. She came in. She was kind of skeptical of the whole thing, so she kind of shot me down basically. It's in the video. She just said, "I don't know. I don't believe you," and I felt her energy of disbelief, and I just lost all connection. I mean, I was trying to hang on, but it's like, oh, we're going down.
I love Sister Audrey. I love everyone. However, she has some strong ideas and beliefs in her structure, and it's amazing. I mean, it's neat.
I mean, it's going to happen, So it was all right. Different, that's for sure. Okay. And okay, we want to, like you said, Julius Caesar, or is this another Caesar?
Gaius Julius Caesar, the one that was married to Cleopatra.
Okay, Gaius, that's the popular one. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is interesting. I believe he's in spirit. Do you sense that? I sense that. I don't know if you sense that or not, but sometimes you can. Sometimes, yeah, we tried to channel Tupac, and I didn't. Yeah, he didn't come through because he wasn't around.
I was feeling his spirit still in that timeline. Or closely tied to it. Pardon.
Okay. Yes, you called for me. Greetings. I am Caesar.
Thank you for joining us in this now moment.
For having me. I can feel your energy. Very good energy.
Wonderful, wonderful. I could feel your presence as well as you were harmonizing with Brother Ivan.
Yes, I heard your call earlier.
Exciting.
You have many questions on your mind. So
Yes. Wanted to touch on the remembrance of our connection, the quote unquote past life connection that we have, and as well as the connection with my twin flame that I'm currently with, and her incarnation as Cleopatra. Um, just wanted to see if you could speak on the nature of the contract and the relationship and what the contract idea, the goal, the purpose, if you will.
yes, one moment. Yes, you are a brother soul to me. You could say twin soul to me. And you were saying
My
you're
girlfriend, yes.
Cleopatra, is that what you're saying?
We both had in a meditation session had a remembrance of her being Cleopatra and being married, if you will, briefly, um, in some sort of soul contract.
One moment. Yes, you have a close connection to me. As for one moment, let me clear. Let me download to this one a little bit better.
Yes. Her name is Alexandria Elaine Olson, and she is open to your connection and readings as well.
Okay. I can connect to her. Yeah, so let's connect with her first. As for connection with Cleopatra, this might be a little bit too much for this vessel to communicate, to understand all of this. One moment.
Yes. If there's anything I can do to assist, please inform me.
Okay. As for your life as Julius Caesar is a possibility, or I know it sounds strange, but we have like a twin soul type of existence. Like other timelines I was hearing you mention, yes. In some ways, we are the same being. It's almost as if you're living another life, but you are living the same life. It might be a little bit complicated for this world to understand, even for this vessel to understand. As if you're living an alternative life, an alternative timeline as Caesar. So yes, both of you were connected in an alternative lifetime. Yes.
Wonderful.
That's where the connection is. Yes, it's very strong. And your soul contract to be together now was, yes, placed then. Yes.
Are you able to assist me with understanding the purpose
Of alternative timelines.
of more of the contract to meet in this timeline?
There was unfulfillment in that past life. Unfulfilled. It was not it was resonating, but you did not connect fully as what you wished. You did, but not as you wanted to connect. So now you are connecting now. So you're making up for all the past times that you didn't have in other lifetimes. That makes sense.
Yes, yes, it does.
Fulfilling many memories that you wished to have but never got to have. So yes, there was a connection that was right now you are fulfilling what you wanted that you did not get to fulfill in that lifetime. So that was as for when the contract was made for that was made in that lifetime, you can say your higher self sort of made the contract. So they made sure that you would connect in this life because
Wonderful.
this was convenient. It was less chaos in some ways. There's always something going on, but this timeline seemed to have worked the best. Hope that makes sense.
Yes, I can feel what I can feel the energy. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Was wondering. I've seen. I've seen that there's a few theories that there's a connection between yourself and the being known as Jesus Christ, and that something that there was something that Julius Caesar and Cleopatra possibly had to do with the death of Christ.
As for the generals were more in charge of that at that time. That was more of the generals that were around Christ at that time. They are the ones who made that decision.
Ah, okay.
It was more of their. They had a more understanding of what was going on at the time. The ones in the history books. I don't have his name right now. Pontius Pilate, is that his name? Maybe not. It was the Roman generals that are around Christ. Julius Caesar, yes, received information on it, but that was it.
Hmm. Was this was he was playing a role, if you or you were playing a role, if you will.
Politically, yes, but not hands-on. Yes, there was a long connection. Yes, but not the generals during that around Christ were really the ones making. But yes, word did get back. So, but conversations were made. So in some ways, yes, because it was a strangeness of that time.
In this time, did you have connections with what we consider extraterrestrial beings and or extra dimensional beings?
Yes, I wasn't totally aware of it, but yes, there was. Not to my complete knowledge. Palladians played a role, and Wyverns were around, sort of assisting the situation, but they stayed hidden. They weren't in full form. I felt presence, but as for connecting with them, no.
I'm getting like a message of like healing timelines,
Yes.
mending timelines, like getting an image of like an etheric string, if you will, just sewing things together, if you will.
Yes. Yes, it's. Oh, as you were mentioning the extraterrestrial, there was a gray presence there also. They were more forthcoming, I should say.
And what was their presence? The intent of the presence.
Some more positive. Some wanted to disrupt people to cause chaos. Some felt it was their duty to test the waters. You can say they kind of got a laugh out of it in some ways. They were experimenting, you can say. It was like a science experiment to them. Some of it was kind of cruel. But anyway, that's why you have a weird presence to kind of calm that negativity. Actually, there are many extraterrestrials, but that should be enough.
Yeah. Is there any messages and or information that you could impart that would be beneficial to the healing of these timelines?
The healing of the past, you mean? Is that what you mean? Or this time?
The healing of all timelines, so as to integrate all aspects of myself fully and wholly into my being, into this here and now.
So you want to,
essentially pull all timelines together.
For everybody else.
Just myself. Just myself.
Okay. Because I was thinking about everybody else. That gets kind of complicated. Yes. With yourself, you heal from what happened back then. Yes, I think, one moment. I think your healing was already, see this resident, you had several lifetimes on this planet. You feel that, right? You feel like you have several lifetimes?
I feel as if I've almost been on this planet since this planet had beings on it.
Yes. You're like an old soul. You're healing from that timeline, from the Caesar was healed ages ago, actually. Sort of. You might have some in this one healing, I don't know, regret maybe. Maybe not, but maybe some regret. Some of the pain of that time. But that is already past. You can say on a new chapter. Healing, where you're going now is healing. You are waking up to your surroundings now, the true surroundings, and helping others understand it. So that is healing. Helping others and sharing love is helping. That is part of your healing. To clear out the past mistakes. So the more you connect, the more love you give, the more it works. And money, it might seem important in your world, but technically it's not important. So it depends on how much love you give, really. That's most important. Of course, money helps you get through this world, but it will come when it is needed. But most importantly is your energies that you're giving out. That is most important. Your energies is helping heal so many. You might not realize it. So it's very beneficial to many, many that you're not always aware of, but is very beneficial to several. So that is part of your healing. So any negative or any you feel negativity from the past lifetimes or anything that feels unfulfilled this should be your last chapter of that, meaning it should all come to a close. As for that, but you're going to a new chapter where you're just energy, bringing light to many. And in this ascension process, you are waking up many, and many more are to come. It all takes time. So that is your healing. That is where you're going at, looking for. So, and you're healing many others. So it's maybe a slow process, but it's working.
Thank you. It's wonderful to have validation and confirmation that the energy that I am putting out and just being myself and living excitements is doing such things.
Yes, you have an energy where you can turn other people's energy into light. Of course, some might fight it off, but you have a way of cutting through their belief systems, letting them open up. I imagine you know that. Yes, very powerful, definitely. Very effective.
Welcome. I'm feeling possibly like there might be another energy that's wanting to communicate. Seeing if you are able to pick up on it and see if you're open to allowing them to come through.
Well, I pick up energy. I mean, angel energy. Does that resonate with you? Or are you speaking of a soul being? Is it?
I'm feeling an energy of a being. It really feels like in the heart space, connected to the heart space of us all right now.
Whatever it is, it must come out. What do you feel? Is it? I'm not quite connecting with it. Is it?
I'm feeling
extraterrestrial or spirit?
Spirit. It's very light, like a really bright white gold, if you will. Very clear, very vibrant. Floaty feeling throughout my core.
Yes, whoever this is, they are keeping their presence unknown. If you have others to check in with, as you say, or speak to, maybe that will help open this up. Because whoever it is, they're trying to stay quiet right now.
I would very much appreciate those to come forth with a vibration for us to connect to. Name vibration.
Well, I tell you this. I'm getting a Palladian energy. So I'm not sure if that resonates with you or not.
Yes.
Palladian that you know in other lifetimes that is assisting you in this life. But you might not know who this is.
Is this Royd?
Unknown. I do not believe so. I think it's someone new. Somebody, yes, it's positive spirit, but the Palladians, yeah, spirit on the other side, I believe. Palladian, a guide that's assisting you. I believe it's a new guide. Does that resonate?
Sentauk?
That's a Palladian? Yes, that sounds right.
Yes, I just recently became aware of the masculine uh, spirit guide presence recently, and the being the name vibration given was Sentauk.
Yes, that resonant. That feel the energy from that.
Yes.
Yes, that's still Palladian energy though, but yes, it's in spirit form. That's what I'm feeling.
The intent of Sentauk in this now moment guidance in relation to channeling.
Yes, I'm receiving to make you stronger. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Yes.
Strength.
Yes, to guide you in the right direction. To make you stronger and not have self-doubt. To help you with that.
Is there self-doubt of the idea structures that I'm experimenting with?
Yes. Yes. Other things. There are little things. Nothing too complicated. He's there to give you more confidence to help you
Yes.
in your journey. More the better, always, because life is always making things complicated many times. Well, it helps better.
This vibration is it feels I feel a way to describe would be like a diamond obelisk that's connected to the diamond heart within Gaia, and it connects through the heart of the sun of our solar system, and it connects with the diamond heart of the central guiding light that gives life to all, source.
It's up to you. Do you want to speak with him? It's up to you.
Yes.
All right, I'll be. Thank you for having me here. God bless.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Any positive energies. Whoa. Many positive energies to you.
Infinite reflection of these positive energies.
Yes, you called. I am.
Yes, I wanted to express my infinite appreciation and gratitude for um, assisting me with the name vibration to better connect with your energy.
Yes.
Sentauk, yes.
Yes.
Just feeling a message in regards to Sister Maria Dashtalk and her twin flame Palladian Roid.
Yes. What about that?
This soul connection. What is it that we can assist each other with? There's something I'm feeling that we're needing to assist each other with. However, it's feels like it's not quite fully revealed itself. I'm wondering if you could assist.
Well, I feel a trust factor. Does that resonate with you at all? You're not totally trusting of each other. Seems skepticism there. No,
The
I'm not connecting to the right person.
skepticism. There is some
Light.
with the information that Sister Maria gets from the twin flame, the Palladian Roid. Um, I'm feeling that we can co-create experiences more to have an experience that we can both reflect and resonate on and kind of explore together.
Yes. Do you? Yes, I don't have anything to add to that. Actually, that is it.
Wonderful.
Yes, I am to help you become stronger as life becomes more difficult. I will help you through all those things. This world is going to change in many ways, and some of it might be unsettling to some. So, but you will breeze through it as if it was no big deal.
Thank you. These are the words that echo through my heart, mind, actually.
Yes. Sending
Uh,
out energies to. Yes.
the feminine um, energies that you work with are the divine aspect of prime source, correct? As spirit guide.
Yes.
This is a connection to the Roconcrian diamond civilization, correct?
One moment. I have to connect with that. Let this one connect to that.
The diamond platinum ray consciousness.
Yes. Yes.
Um, I've been getting images of different animals, plants, if you will. When I see them as a diamond crystalline form, light form. And I got the idea that this is for art, like to access archetypal energies, if you will, using these symbols and these images to be able to access the higher dimensional messages, if you will, and or the messages that come directly from source.
Yes.
And this is why many times when these messages come in, I feel as if I have to express them in a galactic language and or light language form, as well as movements with the body, facial movements, if you will. It can almost look like a dance.
Yes, these are partial downloads. These are pieces of a bigger puzzle. So some of it might not always make sense, but eventually it will.
The vision of the planet, in which the planet's core is made of diamond, the idea came to me that the Roconcrian people became their diamond crystalline light bodies, and with the idea of unification through unconditional love of source, it feels as if these beings resonated with such frequency that they came together to form this core. And the idea has come to me that this planet is a future version of Gaia, a probable future version of Gaia. When Gaia rises, or when Gaia moves into its true place in the diamond crystalline grid.
Yes, I know it of another name, but yes.
What is the name vibration you know it as?
It's one that we can't speak about now, but you will realize it soon enough when the time is right. But yes, it is going through a transformation.
Wow. Truly feel a peaceful blank, a very tranquil and peaceful blank. Wow. It is a beautiful feeling. I feel as if I'm right smack dab in the middle of the 0 point field, if you will.
Yes.
However, I feel as if the 0 point field is in alignment with many others 0 point fields as well.
Yes. You're connecting with many beings around you. That's what this is.
There is a restructuring and purging of the 340 control fear matrices going on in this now moment that is being purged through the light workers of the collective. Correct?
Yes, correct.
So more are truly in a base fifth dimensional, fifth density form.
Yes.
This is what the DNA infusions, activations, and light codes are for, is to shift our physical vessels to be able to exist in many dimensions physically at once. And with this, it feels as if the strength of our spiritual bodies, astral bodies, etheric bodies are they're gaining more memory, if you will. They're gaining more awareness of existence within all these and the connections through these existences.
Yes. Yes, it's helping with the transformation. So yes, it's all, much of it is coming together. Yes.
And there's something to do with the site to site transfers that's assisting with the idea of first contact, if you will. It's allowing more extra dimensional, interdimensional beings, ETs, to fully be seen as, perceived as a manifested physical being.
Yes. Yes, the more you connect, the easier the transition will be for everyone.
And the more that we assist each other with supporting of the memories and the feelings of the experience.
Yes, and the site to site will continue. I guarantee it. Yes.
Wonderful. And this site to site that occurred recently with myself, it was to the Gerkviknir ships.
Yes. They are in some ways like your family. Do you feel that? Yes. So they feel very connected to you. So everything made sense with that.
It felt quite effortless, actually. It flowed. The flow was very effortless.
Yes, I feel. Yes, you and Dakura have like a very close bond.
Very much so. Sister Takura actually was with Tepe last night, performing some Reiki and also informing that there was a little party, if you will, last night at the Crystal Room.
Yes.
Yeah, you see this, Sentauk? This was a fun party.
Yes. Feel the energies of it, definitely. Yes, there's much joy on their ship, and much love they have for this world, even if they don't always agree with what's going on, but they understand the human race more and more. So the contact you have with them and the Hukuo group is helping them tremendously. So yes.
Are there new ideas that could assist the Hukulo group with any ideas that could assist with our expansion and exploration and healing ourselves and others?
Yes, I believe you know this already, but yes, to connect with your friends as much as possible. You know, doing these type of events like this. You know, that helps people raise their energies. It helps bring attention to the group. So anything that's like a public forum, and this is pretty much like a public forum. The more of these you do, it doesn't have to necessarily be channeling. It can be meditation, exercise, but it can be channeling if you feel comfortable with that.
Yes.
Whatever you're comfortable with. But yes, the more you have a gathering, the better, because your energies heal them, and they heal you also. So you're benefiting each other. So whatever works for you.
Things are working wonderfully and beautifully right now, and I haven't been happier and more excited and joyful and feeling peace and that peace at my heart and ever.
I do have a message for you. I'll give you this. Your brother Max. I would give you this. Send him energy. Send him confident. Give him confidence in what he's doing, because he's going in the right direction. If whatever works for you, because he's going into a direction that he wasn't really prepared for. He wants it, but now he has it. Now he's not sure of it. He's not totally confident with it. But the more energy he gets, that will help assist him, because he has much to say to many as other channelers. But this is the path he wants to go, and now he's open up so he can speak to many, just as Jim does. And Max can almost, channelers speak to different people. So sometimes they don't always resonate with everybody. That's why there's so many different ones. But whatever you feel is right, I would send him energies.
Beautiful. I definitely support him wholeheartedly. The first channeling I watched of Brother Max, it brought me such joy and excitement to see his excitement and joys, and to see the expressions that come through. It's so, you can feel the energy and the excitement and the happiness and the love. It is so genuine and so palpable.
Yes, he's in the early stages, but yes, the more the energies he can get positive will help him, because he will speak to many in the future, just as Jim does. He will speak to a different crowd, but that's fine. Maybe more of a skeptical crowd, which is fine. That is the whole idea. That is my message.
Thank you.
And that is the whole idea of this, correct? To speak to those that aren't sure about all this and believe everybody is lying. But in truth, it's the truth. And you will, more and more of this happening, the more you will bring people to this group.
It truly excites me, the idea, the experience that I had in meditation and dream state of an experience where I feel as if I'm in the middle of a stadium that's holding like 100,000, 120,000 people, where I'm in the middle with a group of channelers, if you will, and channeling the energies of this stadium and using or guiding the flow of these energies, if you will. This is truly, truly exciting, and it excites me because I see myself, I see others of Hucolo, and it feels like it truly is something that is being felt not only through our collective but throughout the universe. It's something that is truly shifting all realities, all throughout the universe.
Yes. More channelers are waking up. This has happened with Max. Many are realizing they have the gift, and those that want the gift and aren't ready for it are practicing anyway. They're tuning their skills. As long as they don't give up, they will accomplish what they want. And with your organization, we'll attract many new channelers. I guarantee it. I can't give you the exact time but yes, you will attract many more channelers. That will help.
Wonderful. I had this recent experience in meditation where I perceived what was the body of Gaia, and it felt as if she was existing within a much higher dimensional frequency. And what I perceived as if Gaia fell from an area of quote unquote space that was all light, and it got real heavy or something, and then plunged down and then stopped in this area of space, if you will. And what I was feeling is since 2012, we have both in the orbit and through the raising of the collective vibration, it has brought us back into the light belt. And what is going on right now is we are, I guess, if you will, solidifying Gaia's place in the light belt again, crystallizing it into the diamond platinum grid, if you will.
Yes, another way of looking at it's like a wave of light, like an ocean of light is hitting your world, and it's slowly moving about, waking your world up again. And even throughout your governments will eventually have to come clean on what's going on. I can give you that. It is coming. The secrecy is going to be no more.
And this is important for us to develop our telepathy and being able to feel people's hearts' intent.
Yeah, exactly.
This will become a ability that will be worth more than the idea of gold and cash, if you will.
Yes.
This will be a commodity unto itself, a very rare one.
Yes, it's like you're connecting into your higher self, or connecting into all that is true. And when you're in as if you're just about to plug in to it. Once you plug into that, everything will make sense. Money will not matter. You will have all knowledge that you need and all understanding of what is happening. So you are getting close to that. Everyone that is awake right now, with their hearts open.
Yes.
Yes, it's energies. It's coming. You can say that your world is coming full circle to what it was meant to be.
Wow.
Yes, that you can say as if your world has been on autopilot, we've been letting the world go as it pleases into darkness, and now it's going into the light. And now so many of you have gone into the light now that has started the ascension process. The ones that do not want war, the ones that want peace, that type of information, all those energies, set it on fire, turned it on. So
Simply people choosing to live in light and love has been the catalyst, and those that are going the next part of that expansion, which is to do it, if you will, to begin to live in that manner and grow into it as well.
yes, you're going into you're like in the early stages of fourth density, but you're actually going to a more advanced stage of it now. Yeah, slowly. Because once you go into that more advanced stage, more information will come to you of your surroundings and what is happening. and you'll be able. And when you realize what's going on in your world, your energies will you'll tap into. You become even more positive and connected.
Uh, 2 nights ago, when I was outside with my girlfriend, I saw a vessel in the sky that communicated with me. It would flash a white blue, a white green, and then like a white purple. And when I would ask if they could project their physical selves to where I was standing, so that the dogs would bark. And they did this 2 times. I was wondering if you would be able to assist me with connecting with the race.
One moment. It had a Palladian vibe to it, but I believe it was Silver Ray. Weirin and Palladians were on that ship.
Did you say Palladian and Andromedan?
I said Palladian and Weirin.
Niran, pardon.
No, Andromedan. No, Arcturian. So it was a few on that ship.
They're wanting me to continue work on the Stargate in my yard again. Correct.
I believe so. They're not making their intentions public to me. One moment. I have to connect with this one. Yes, they want to improve the connection between you and them. So yes.
Okay. Okay. I got the download. I just confirming with you in the now moment.
Yes.
Okay.
They want to improve relations between you and them. Or obviously it's good, but they want to connect with you more.
I will be going to the Gertfic Near meeting holographically on the 30th to speak about the site-to-site transfer. Correct.
Yes, I feel that, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think you made this public to anyone, have you?
No. A couple, just one person, I think. One person.
That's fine, yes. Yes. Yes, so strong energy there. As far as I know, that is still happening.
Yes, I had an experience in the last meeting when I felt myself at the meeting holographically, because I was the first person to figure out how to get to the colonies on my own.
Yes.
I actually got in there when it was closed. I was able to go to the Crystal Room physically 2 days before they reopened the colonies to visit Takur. And Brother Jim was there astrally as well, I remember.
Yeah, I should have a close connection with Jim also, obviously.
Yes, as well as Sister Goddess Roxy Swainhart.
Yes.
We actually met while in San Antonio recently.
Yes, but your connection with Jim goes through other lifetimes. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
I feel I have a relation as Osiris and him as Anubis. I also feel a connection through the cosmic Christ consciousness and angels as well.
Yes, you have that, definitely. Yes. That is highly, yes, the energy of that is very powerful.
I've received messages, and not only that, I get from people a lot that not only do I look like, but I feel like a hippie Jesus, if you will, a new age, new
Yep.
hippie Jesus.
Yes, I was intentionally.
Down to the long hair and the beard and everything. My birthday is April 4th, and this year I happen to be on the blood moon lunar eclipse the day before Easter.
Yes.
And the moon was also in the same exact position as it was on the day I was born.
Yes.
And then there was an astrological alignment of Venus, Mars, Uranus, and Pluto, where they made a square or a diamond, if you will, where Earth was right in the middle in the center alignment.
I feel all that.
These energies I feel, however, I'm not fully clear on the most efficient and beneficial uses of these energies.
Be more specific of which ones you're want to.
Related to the blood moon lunar eclipse. Because I came across something that said that it will the energies from there are gonna have ripples, if you will, through 2 years worth of timelines, if you will.
Yes, you can. I'm not sure this will resonate with you, but yes, you can almost see other timelines. You agree with that?
Yes, I consciously am able to travel between timelines. Yes.
Yes, you'll be able to tap into several different ones. So
Yes, Takura actually confirmed and validated that I have a rare ability of being able to create vortexes, portals, stargates with my Merkaba and my intent.
yes, because of the Christ conscience, because of the Christ consciousness, and many other energies that has been embedded in your power. Yes. Yes, very rare, but it's because you're using it in a positive manner. That's why. Others would have that, and they might not do that.
Mm.
So you're
Definitely have had wonderful guidance and wonderful people around me, and I truly just if I could somehow get in control of all the money in the world, I honestly would find a way to just distribute it to everyone, or find a way to get people with an idea of, everyone can have a house and food. However, if they're looking for more creature comforts, if you will, those are more privileges that can be earned, if you will.
well, uh, the money system is going to be changing eventually. So I wouldn't worry about that too much right now.
Yeah.
Worry about your energies and touching others. That should be your number one concern.
Truly doing the one person at a time.
Share your energies as much as you can.
That's definitely what I do. I consider myself an open book made out of glass, if you will. How is the conduit feeling energy wise?
Yeah, energy is going down. I was about to mention that.
I felt it. I just wanted to express my infinite gratitude to be able to speak with you through the conduit, and I will be sending more energies for replenishment for the conduit as well. If you could assist me with anchoring those within to his being.
I will be doing that. Thank you. Much love. I must be going.
Thank you, Sentauk.
Still many more questions for others, so I will be going now.
Yes, let's give the conduit a break. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling, bro?
Doing good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that helped. Thank you.
Oh, no worries, brother. Thank you
Yep.
very much. That was awesome. That was really awesome. I actually started. What was going on too is like there was so much energy,
Coming
so
from me.
yeah, so much energy coming through and downloads and like communications through the third eye directly and through the heart that it was like answering so many more questions than just the ones that were coming out my mouth, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it was like I'd asked the question, but it was as if like there was other questions interlaced with it, and then when it was brought, then it was the 3D question was brought, but then the higher dimensional messages came through as well. Yes, it was real. It was real awesome. There was a lot of information, a lot of stuff flowing, a lot of energy.
Yeah, that was a new one for me.
Yeah, I get told that my energy is pretty potent, pretty intense at times in my guides.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. Yeah, it was pretty definitely something new.
I had a lot of fun with that, man. That was real interesting. That one I felt like was I could feel myself going into channel state as well at times.
Mm-hmm.
That's real interesting too. That's an interesting idea, like multiple channels channeling, at the same time communicating, like that's something that interests me a lot too. So it's
Oh yeah, when I was with him, I saw Treb came through a little bit. Yeah, so I kind of lost my concentration a little bit. I just saw him come through. I was like, "Whoa, what's this?" So yeah, I didn't mention it, but yeah, he came.
that's so
To
awesome. That's awesome because I actually like I had such a connection with Brother Rob, like
so,
and also Brad Johnson. Like it was there. I sent Brad, Rob, and Jim. I sent them all emails, and all of them got back to me immediately, and they all did like free sessions with me. Like, and they're like pretty much like Brad's like, yeah, Dronus like was like you need to talk to this guy. We need to do a session with him, you know. And he actually ended up doing 2 sessions with me, actually. Yeah, and then Rob was a little bit busier, but he ended up getting me in for a 15-minute session. We ended up having like an hour-long session, and it was interesting because like a couple days before that, I was walking the dog with my girlfriend, and all of a sudden I could feel Trev and I were connecting telepathically and astrally, and then out of nowhere, yes, how are you, Alexandria? You know, just walking down the street, bro. And as I'm walking, I'm consciously channeling Trev to Alexandria. And then with I knew it, you know, I felt it undeniable. And then when I had the session with Rob and talked with Trev's like, yes, we're part of the same. You're a part of my oversoul here. And then he was also the one that informed me of the Fortnite Glanca, the Plantus that I asked you about when we first met.
Mm-hmm.
It was Trev that actually worked as an intermediary. So Rob was channeling Trev, and then Trev's like, hey, there's another entity that would like to speak with you. And that's when he brought it through, Fortnite Glancna, and from the Plantus, and they're from like the Polaris Star region.
Hmm.
And they're like something like 800 light years away from us.
Yeah, I'm not familiar to them. I mean, they're not. What kind of species are they? What kind of?
Well, that's what I'm wanting to like kind of find out, you know. And with Rob coming in, I really would like to be able to get a space on there so I could talk to Ardif or Trev and see if I can get a little more info. 800 light years away, come from the Polaris North Star, which is interesting because I've always lived around something that was related to the North Star. Like living in Lake Tahoe, I worked at North Star Resort. My dad did too. I've been going to Truckee since I was born, before I was born. When I went to San Antonio to live with my dad recently, we lived right next to the North Star Mall in the North Star Park. When my dad worked, when we lived in Iowa, my dad worked for the Polaris Snowmobile Company.
That's so funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's just, huh.
Talking
Yeah, that's way over my head. I'm not sure, but I imagine Rob can connect to that better than I can. But anyway.
Well, and I'm also understanding that other people just like being able to share the experience and then being open to it, and like you just wondering yourself, like, oh, I wonder what the race is.
Oh yeah, I'm interested. Yeah.
Then it's just gonna work as a catalyst to ground that information. So
That's true. Because I'm always going after new species or anything.
New connections, it's exciting to me to go out and be able to make new connections, feel new energies and whatnot.
Cool.
A lot of fun.
Cool. Is there another one you wanted to channel? Martin Luther King? Is that who you wanted to?
Sure. I mean, if you want to pull MLK through, or I mean, if you want to, well, you said Treb. You said Treb came through. If he came through and like said, "What's up?" Why not put out the intention?
Treb. I'm not sure if I can do Treb.
We can do Treb.
Which one would you rather, Treb or Martin Luther King?
We can put the intention out for Treb, and we can put the intention out for MLK, and see which one's gonna come play.
I think my energy goes better with MLK for some reason.
Okay, that's cool.
Let's see how it goes. You said you had a lifetime with him, or you were him, or something like that.
It feels like what would be considered a past life.
Like you knew him, or
like I was him. Like I lived as Martin Luther King and one of the infinite realities that his being existed in the third dimensional reality.
I understand. I am Treb's energy. I'm not going. Not all of me is going to come through here, but yes, I am here.
Ah, greetings, brother. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yes, called, I come.
Wonderful.
I can't completely download, but I can try.
Wonderful experience. Thank you so much. Brother, the conduit, Brother Ivan, said he sensed your energy during the reading.
Yes, I heard. I saw you. I heard you, and wanted to say hi.
Ah, I
Yes,
love you.
this is beneficial for you. So
This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. It's a pleasure to be able to connect with you.
yes, my personality won't be exactly the same with Rob, but that's okay.
I can feel your essence, and this is amazing. This will be amazing for all that be able to witness, I feel, as well.
I'm sending you positive energies. I notice you have many questions, so yes, if you would like to go through some of that, much love, definitely.
Yes, beautiful.
Yes.
Wanted to see if you could possibly assist with more information on Fort Nate Glanca from the Plantus, the addition to my oversoul that you informed me of through Brother Rob. Are you able to access this?
Yes, one moment. I have to download all that in here, so take a second. Yes, it's a lovely group, very positive. They're not Palladian, they are humanoid. Some are. Some are a mixture of different species. They are what you call experimenting with different types of species. It's sort of like an experimental type of world that they are working on. With reptilians, Palladians, and some gray, because gray benefits the higher mind, the psychic abilities very much. So yes, it's done in a positive manner. And you wanted to know of your higher soul is connected to that?
Just I was more wondering about the race, or the species.
Yes, it's a humanoid species, but they're a mixture of different, almost like humans, or they're on this planet. Very mixture of like 22 different races. This one is almost like something very similar, but not without all the negativity. They're humanoid, more pure skin, not so dense, more lighter skin, more lighter beings.
I feel that this was the result from a experiment, if you will, that I did where I offered the photons from my DNA, if you will, the DNA light code to my unique and individual self, and merged it with your DNA, merged it with like elemental DNA. I used it as a platform to integrate, to offer my DNA to other species throughout the universe to integrate with, to explore different aspects.
Yes. Yes, it's creating a new type of reality, new structure, in some ways, this might sound strange, but they're trying to re-simulate some things on Earth on another planet, taking certain areas such as JFK and sort of relive that era on another planet. I know that sounds a little bit strange.
Interesting. So it goes along with the ideas of me experimenting with timeline hopping.
Yes. Yes. This might be a little bit above others' pay grade because it is a little strange. But yes, the JFK era, JFK himself, is on this planet, if that makes, you know.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that, Trev, because I've had past life memories of Julius Caesar, Martin Luther King, and I've actually had ideas of possibly being connected to JFK's energy as well.
Yes, the energy I'm picking up now is more of a JFK type of timeline they're experimenting with. They're working with that, almost recreating it on another world. But a little bit different. Much is different. Not as negative as this world is. But understanding it more and creating new societies from that. Sort of as if you're creating that and then you're building maybe alternative timelines, as you mentioned. Something like that. But they're starting with that time period. So it's an experimental group. Many species look humanoid. Some look reptilian. Some look. There's different types. They look. The species has different looks. So there are humanoids, and there are some that aren't humanoids. There are some, more humanoid Wyrens, where their cat faces aren't so feline, but they still are Wyrens. So it's an experimental type of planet. Or race, or however you want to call it.
Yes.
So you'll be able to tap into that more because you are definitely connected to it. Julius Caesar, I don't see a connection there in that species, but that doesn't mean it won't be in the future. We should be able to unlock it. Yes, it's very strange, but you would understand it more.
Yes. I feel it trickling in.
Yes. Not sure if Rob would even understand it completely. But you can always run this through him to see what he gathers from it.
Wonderful. I'm just super excited to have your energy here, Trev. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to have your energy and that you were able to harmonize with Brother Ivan.
Yes, not always. I don't always resonate with others, but here I do. This is very exciting. And Rob might have an indication of this, but maybe not. That's okay. You will find out eventually.
I feel he does. I feel he does and will. I actually feel as if I just received a download that you're communicating through us to bring Brother Robert and I to co-create a little more.
Well, this makes you understand that we are all one. We all connect with each other. So this is one way to prove that is true.
Yes, because in our session with Brother Rob, we spoke about how I had a dream of seeing myself and Brother Jim on a channel panel, if you will, with Brother Rob and Brother Brad and Sister Roxy, and essentially doing that together, if you will, co-creating together.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And to now have Brother Rob, going to be doing the channeling with us here shortly, that's just amazing progression of the idea. It's amazing.
Yes, there's more to come also. And your visions of all you together is definitely the vision that you mentioned will all come together eventually if it works with Rob, obviously. But yes, I see all that happening. The more channelers together, the more they're connected, the more they can connect to others. Because as it was spoken before, channelers speak to certain individuals better.
Yes.
but it brings them all together in the end.
I feel my being in Hawaii now has something to do with connections with brother Sean Swanson and Aishwa, as well as with Bashar and brother Daryl Anka when he comes to do his dolphin retreat, if you will. I feel that there's a opportunity where we will be able to meet as well.
Yes, definitely.
In a co-creation, not in a just hello, how are you? I feel as if it'll be in a co-creation capacity as channelers as well.
Yes, of course. Many things are coming together now. We will experience new things that you never even thought of will start coming together in your minds. And those things, those ideas will sprout out and attach them to other people. Will bring everyone together eventually. That is what's coming.
It's beautiful. It truly is, and I appreciate the sharing the glimpses, if you will, of these probabilities, of these beautiful probabilities.
Yes. Yes, that race you're speaking of, the one that you want to know about. Yes, it is it's a race that changes constantly because they're always experimenting. In many ways, it's an offshoot of this world. So.
That's kind of what you meant by it was an addition to my oversoul, if you will.
Yes,
it was something that was actually created as from an idea thought form. They had an idea, I had an idea that resonated, and they came together to actually create this reality, if you will.
It would make more sense in the future. But right now, it's not completely important, but that information will be downloaded in the near future. So
Wonderful. I'm also feeling as if this experience. I feel as if you're open, and Brother Rob is open to myself and others channeling your energy so as to give you perspective from others as well, and to help us become more aware of our connection through you.
yeah. Oh yes, definitely. Possibility of that is 100%. So it all depends on you. Yes.
Then I believe it wholeheartedly, 100%, and because I see it. So since I see it, I wholeheartedly believe it.
Yes. Of course, my speaking is different through others, but that is okay.
The energy signature is unmistakable. I feel your heart, your essence.
The transition on this world isn't always going to be easy, but that is the whole point of learning. So you're learning so much more than other races can learn. Your race practically learns more in a day than other races learn in 100 years in many cases. So
that is that feeling that we're feeling as of late, where a day feels truly like 1,000 lifetimes.
yes. You're learning so much information is coming through. Even if you're always learning, but at a faster pace than other races. So yes.
Are there any messages that you have for anybody, possibly? For Gaia, for the universe, for myself, for the conduit, for anyone at Pukalo?
One for your group, the Hukalo group, the Gurkthigner.
Yes.
Mostly for Hukalo. However you pronounce that. There is some distrust there, and it's skepticism. But that is okay, because that skepticism will be hit with energies of truth, and eventually that skepticism will come to light. Some are pull away when they hear this information. They're not too sure. They hear this information, they pull back, they're not sure, but then the information sort of overwhelms them, and then it's actually beneficial for them. It helps them get out of their belief system, their negative belief system, their past, helps them move forward. So as you attract more members, more skepticism will be within that group. So you will deal with many negative energies, but your belief system will clear out their negative beliefs and bring in truth. And some will leave, but some will stay. So as the group gets bigger, much of that will come. So much growth is coming. It's slow, but it's coming. So many do not join because they're very skeptical or in fear. So once they pass that fear, many will join your group. So it goes little by little. There will never be a wave of people, but in time it will be a wave of people joining the group, because there'll be a slight phase of awakening will be coming, and your group will be a little bit overwhelmed. This is coming by the new flock of people. They're not sure about all this, and some might try to shut it down because they're just so skeptical and so negative, but you will overcome all of that. So, but yes, the group will receive a flux of people very, very soon. So it's a kind of a test, but that is
it's gonna be
yes.
a trial of our own, the strength of our own belief and idea structures.
Yes.
How to be able to apply our heart's idea structure, how to apply that.
Yes, you keep what you call your flame going, your heart in the right place, because some will test you, those that are in the light. You will be tested by the ones that are not in the light. Understand that, but not all, but many will begin to understand where you're coming from and your beliefs, and many will embrace it. It's like many will come very skeptical, but that you already know that. But they might come a little bit harsh, but that will be cleared out. So expect that. That will come. It will happen soon. I can't give it an exact time, but it will come. But it would be wonderful once you get all of those negative energies cleared out, because it will make you stronger in the end. Make everybody stronger.
And we can set the intention to send neutralizing energies in this now moment to prepare for it as well.
Exactly.
Such the intention.
Yes, because I scanned this one's mind, and that Ryan that you spoke about, that was like give you an idea of things to come. So
definitely room for growth in that experience. However, I definitely had a lot that I learned from in that experience.
yeah. So yes, they might bring negativity, but they teach all of you so much, and they test you in your spirit realm. But it is beneficial to everybody. It's not easy, but nothing is easy on your world, but it's beneficial.
Nothing worthwhile is really easy.
Yes. Because the harder it is, the more you learn and the more stronger you become. So you understand that.
I feel as if my journey has been a journey of a diamond, if you will. You know, go through a lot of darkness, a lot of pressure, a lot of heat, with the awareness that one day you're going to be brought to the surface to shine for everyone to behold the beauty and share you.
Yes, definitely. In the future, yes, you'll be this diamond, and you'll be able to cut through negativity and build new species, planets. Many of you on this world will be doing that, creating whole new realities. So that's why so much is happening here, to keep the timeline going. Because the universe will benefit from your existence.
Do you have any questions for me, possibly? Or is there anything that you would like to ask of me?
That is a good question.
Anything you would like to know? Anything I could do for you and your race or you personally? Brother Rob, Brother Ivan the Conduit?
One moment. As for ask, I would say just connect to as many as you can. That's all. I don't have really a question. But just your energies will help so many. So I would just, connect with Rob as much as you can. He enjoys your presence. Because you're kind of like a lifeline between your group and him. So you're sort of bringing it all together. So the more connections you have with him, the more connected both groups will become. It'll benefit everyone.
Interesting, because I've had the idea to send Brother Rob an email recently, in like the last couple weeks, and I just haven't done it quite yet. So this for me is confirmation and validation of.
Go ahead. You will welcome your email. You will welcome your conversations. And I encourage you to talk to him more and more. And if he feels comfortable channeling me to confirm all that, that is all fine.
I more wish to just speak with him on a human to human, brother to brother level, not to call him to ask him to channel for me or get channeled information. I really feel as if I'm getting to that point where I'm able to get the information for myself. However, I do feel at times where I get communications from spirit that I put out the intention for a session. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it's usually because I got the answer.
Yes. But I always try to speak to Rob on keep it on a friendly level and speak to them. I think you got to speak to each other on a weekly basis. I encourage that. Or as whatever you feel. But I think you should keep in contact with them. Because that would bring both these groups together and bring much together. Much is happening right now. But his world and Hukalo's world will benefit each other in the end.
Yes, I can feel this. I can feel what you're projecting. Thank you.
So that's all I have. If there's no other questions, I better be on my way.
Thank you so much. It was such an honor and such a pleasure.
Yes, you be able to channel me once you're ready for it.
I'll do it. I'll do it again here. I've definitely been feeling your energy lately. We've been contacting each other telepathically and astral and dream time. I definitely been with you lately, and this is beautiful. This is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. I must go now. So thank you. God bless. Much love.
Infinite blessings to you, brother.
Yes. Thank you.
What's up, brother?
Yeah. Didn't see
No,
that
um,
one.
awesome, bro. Like that was so awesome. I felt like maybe like you had MLK there for a second, but then I felt like as if Trev came in and kind of like muscled in and kind of pushed him out.
That's what happened. That's what happened. Yep. Yep.
Because
That
I
was.
felt it, but then I felt like this, like, nah, hold on, I can get in here. I can get in here.
I wasn't. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it resonated, but I saw him in meditation. Like, yeah, sure, let's go for it. It felt right. It's like, let's do it.
That's awesome. Fucking high five, brother. Virtual high five. Thank you, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Like, dude, if you're comfortable, you can put it on, bro. Like, I'd love for people to see it. Especially the tread part was pretty cool, and I think some of the information that Sentauk was able to reflect with me was pretty interesting too.
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to, me can keep private or make it public. It's up to you.
Yeah, put it up, man. I think it'd be really awesome for people to see tread.
Okay, cool. I can download it too. I can email it to you too if you want to upload it to your. You have a YouTube channel, obviously. It must have.
Yeah, I got my YouTube. Yeah, I got a YouTube as well.
If you want to do that, upload it to yours if you want.
I mean,
If you want to go that far or whatever.
I mean, yeah, load it to yours, and I mean, if it's easy to load it to mine, cool. If not, no big deal. It'll be on yours at least.
Okay, cool.
All right, brother. That was so much fun, man. That was a lot of fun, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit tired, so it's like I didn't have all the energy that he had, but it was close enough. I mean, that was good enough.
I felt as if like when he did come in, like his energy acted as like a little bit of a boost.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, like it came in like a little quick upliftment, you know. It was real cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
About the Plantus and the race, that was really awesome. I feel that that's what really brought him in, because you had a desire and interest in the race as well, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
so it was cool.
Different.
Yeah, and yeah, that was awesome. I really feel that there's going to be some comments from people like they're going to say like Julius Caesar, Sentauk, holy shit, Trev.
Yeah, yeah, because Roxy's channeled Bashar, right? So
yeah, and yeah, like yeah, I have channeled Trev before as well myself, you know, on a little walk before, you know. So that's awesome. That's really neat to see just the reflection of the connection, you know. That's really neat too, you know. Like that's awesome. I'm gonna send brother Rob a note too, and just be like, dude, guess who came through and said what's up? He'll get a kick out of it. He will.
Yeah, you know, Michael Jackson and everybody else, my other channel Trev while I'm at it, you know.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, because that just shows that he's also reaching out to connect with others as well, and that's really neat too, you know. And that's why Rob put out the video of like how he connects with Trev, because he understands that people would like to connect with his energy to channel for themselves as well.
Yeah, because because you see Trev, you know what you're getting into. So positive energies, and they want to connect to when they're channeling. They get knowledge also from that channeler. So the more the better. So that was just.
That was awesome, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, when you put it up, I'm gonna definitely watch that. I'm gonna watch it again, because I definitely was in channel for some of that as well. So
yeah, you wanted to make sure. Yeah, that's why my hands were used. Wanted to send as much energy to you, so you know who's coming through. You know, that was fun.
Oh, I could. I'm real perceptive and able to feel that shift really easily. Like I said, I was able to perceive Trev push MLK out. I felt it, because when I felt him push him out, and then I heard greetings.
Yes.
Trev, yes. I'm like, did you just push MLK out the way? Yeah. He was okay with it though.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, it was neat. That was fucking neat, man. That was awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you send me the title? How you want this titled? But obviously, Treb, Julius Caesar, and the middle one. I'm not sure the name, how this the spelling of it. If you can just.
P-A-U-K. I
I
think
was gonna,
a group
oh,
chat on here.
okay, I see it.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel the most resonant with it.
Okay,
Sentauk like that.
cool. Okay.
And then yeah, just a simple, Julius Caesar, like you said, Sentauk, Treb.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm still recording, so is it you want to have a end to this or have a
Yeah, we can do a little. Moro mi de he lara moto ishe lara ro ni de bora de tik moro ishe da do horo ana ha ho no mahala hola. Aloha and mahalo. Infinite love, blessings.
blessings?
Namaste. Love you, brother Ivan. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Have a good night, man.